back to the channel. It's Chris with One.Daily, and it's 2 for Tuesday, which is a open tag started by Knife Delight, and so I want to give credit to him. I'm going to take a look at a couple of Northwoods knives today. If you don't know, Northwoods is a company that was most recently owned by Derek Bone, and knives ship freely, and they right now GEC makes Northwoods knives, so it's kind of a contract knife made by GEC, and it's a Northwoods knife. So let's take a look at a couple of those. This is the Burlap is what it is, and it's a knife based on the GEC 59 pattern. So stick around, take a look, and hope you guys are having a great week. All right, here's kind of what I'm carrying this week. This is the Northwoods Burlap in Burlap micarta, and this light doesn't totally do this material justice. This is a user. I've carried this quite a bit, as you can see, but this Burlap micarta from I'm not sure where they source this stuff, but it's really beautiful. It has this like three-dimensional effect to it that is not picking up exactly right now, but it must be like burlap filled with like some sort of resin or something. But this is a really cool knife. Very, it's not a big knife. It's 3.5 inches closed, but it is such a good feeling knife in the hand. This little sleeve board pattern in a single blade. This is a very old pattern. It's just referred to as a sleeve board because it looks like an ironing board sleeve board that men would have their shirt sleeves. There's, some old ironing boards you see, there's the large ironing board, and then there's an attachment that is a smaller kind of like 3 foot little or less board that kind of comes down on top of it, and it's to iron specifically your shirt sleeves. Anyways, so sleeve board looks like that. It's the shape of this. And this is based on the GEC 59 pattern, of which I don't have a GEC 59 pattern, because GEC currently is making the Northwoods knives, but I do have another Burlap, and it is this Burlap, which is this one I don't use. This one's put up. This is a kudu bone, and it is extremely beautiful. The character and three-dimensional effect of these handles is just like out of this world. Look at this side. This pile side is just, I don't even know like what to say. Like, it's just one of the coolest looking things. And what kudu bone is, it's basically like an antelope. And they call this kudu bone, but my understanding is that it's in the antlers. They have these big antlers. And there's a lot of like space in between, and they fill it with resin. So to like stabilize it, they fill it with resin. So it's kind of like partially resin, partially the antler of this antelope that is from, I guess, southern or eastern Africa, something like that. And Northwoods does a lot of this exotic materials. I feel like that was something kind of popular in the 90s, or maybe that was just the last time I was paying attention to pocket knives when I was a kid. And when I started, I would go to gun shows and see custom knives with all these like crazy handle materials. But it's sort of cool because the burlap has a three-dimensional effect too, and you can't see because it's not, it's all scratched up. But when it's smooth, it really takes on a similar effect to this knife here. Anyways, both sleeve boards, both here they are here, you guys. The sleeve board sleeve board pattern here, and I'm not gonna read a whole bunch about it, but you can see here the similarity in this blade shape. Of course, some of them would have it at the smaller end. The blades would come from the smaller end, as seen here, and then here's one that's very similar from Boker that comes from the larger end. But sleeve board jack pattern knife here in the Levins catalog. So yeah, very old pattern. I'm going to do a little more of an in-depth look on some Northwoods knives coming up, and I'm going to show kind of all of my Northwoods knives, because I have some others that are in the kind of an exotic material. They do mammoth ivory they work with a lot, and then they have also I have an elephant ivory knife and this kudu bone. So anyways, yeah, that'll be in an upcoming video. But for this 2 for Tuesday, I just wanted to kind of share these two with you guys. And like I said, this one I will be carrying this week. And yeah, I enjoy carrying this one quite a bit. Just throw it in your pocket and forget about it. And it's a joy to use because of that crazy, I didn't even really talk about the blade, but it's like a cross between a sheepfoot and a Warncliffe. I don't know, somebody has a little slick name for it, but it's just a perfect utility knife. I look at this as a knife that is like a crossover, like a very modern utility knife on a vintage platform, because this sleeve board is like goes back so far, at least to the 20s, probably much further than that. Maybe into the 1800s. But then this blade type here is kind of a newer thing, and it being a single blade like this, I guess maybe like some sort of like a rope knife or something used to be, but like, let's be honest, these are box cutters, because what do? We open up Amazon packages with these guys, which this blade is absolutely ideal for and a great companion to have. So anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying 2 for Tuesday. Just wanted to look at that. There's the we've got the Red Eye Patriot arrowhead on there. A little bit different representation. This one looks much cooler. These ones get a laugh a lot, and actually deterred me in the beginning from getting one, but past all that now. Just very, very cool knives. So anyhow, guys, yeah, enjoy your 2 for Tuesday, and hope you liked these knives. Talk to you soon.